Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. We're here to discuss the launch of our new product, which we've been working on for several months. We'd like to hear your ideas on how we can effectively market and sell it to our target audience. Thank you for having us. We've done some market research and identified our target audience to be young professionals between the ages of 25 to 35 who are tech-savvy and interested in fitness. We've also looked at our competitors and identified some key differentiators that we can use in our marketing campaigns. That's great. Can you tell us more about those differentiators? Certainly. Our product has a unique feature that allows users to track their fitness progress in real time and share it with their friends and family on social media. We're also offering a free trial for the first month to encourage people to try it out. Sounds good. What other marketing strategies do you suggest we use to promote the product? Well, we're planning to use a mix of digital and traditional marketing techniques. We want to create a buzz on social media by partnering with influencers and running targeted ads. We're also planning to host a launch event and invite key stakeholders and media outlets to attend. That's a good idea. Have you thought about any promotional offers or discounts to incentivize people to buy the product? Yes, we're planning to offer a 10% discount to customers who buy the product within the first month of its launch. We'll also be running a referral program where existing customers can refer their friends and family to get a discount on their next purchase. Great! And what about distribution channels? How do you plan on getting the product into the hands of our customers? We're planning to initially sell the product through our online store and selected retail outlets. We're also exploring the option of partnering with popular e-commerce platforms to reach a wider audience. Okay, that all sounds good. Do you have any other suggestions or ideas that you think would be effective in promoting and selling the product? Yes, we're considering the option of creating engaging video content that showcases the product's unique features and benefits. We're also planning to use email marketing to keep our customers engaged and informed about the latest updates and offers. Those are great suggestions. We'll definitely consider those options. Thank you all for your input and ideas. Let's continue to work together to make this product launch a success. Absolutely. We're excited to see how our combined efforts will pay off in terms of sales and customer engagement. One thing to keep in mind is the importance of getting customer feedback and incorporating it into our marketing and product development strategies. Yes, that's a great point. We want to make sure we're constantly listening to our customers and improving the product based on their needs and preferences. Another aspect to consider is our customer service and support. We want to make sure we have a team in place to answer any questions or concerns customers may have, and to provide a positive and seamless experience from start to finish. That's very true. Good customer service can go a long way in building brand loyalty and repeat business. Agreed. And finally, we should also keep an eye on our competitors and make sure we're staying ahead of the curve in terms of product innovation and marketing strategies. Yes, we want to make sure we're always evolving and adapting to the changing market trends and customer demands. Well said. It looks like we have a solid plan in place for the product launch, but let's continue to collaborate and brainstorm ideas as we move forward. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you all for your valuable input and suggestions. Let's work together to make this a successful product launch. Before we wrap up this meeting, let's assign specific tasks to each team member so we can make sure everything gets done on time. That's a great idea. I can take on the responsibility of creating the video content and managing the social media campaign. I can handle the email marketing and customer support team, making sure our customer service representatives are well equipped to handle inquiries and issues that may arise. I'll take on the task of coordinating the launch event and inviting key stakeholders and media outlets. And I'll work on finalizing the product packaging design and ensuring that we have a smooth and efficient distribution process in place. Great, it sounds like we're all on the same page. Let's make sure we're communicating regularly and updating each other on our progress. Yes, communication is key to making sure we're all aligned and working towards the same goals. Agreed. And let's not forget the importance of celebrating our successes along the way. It can be easy to get caught up in the work and forget to take a step back and acknowledge our accomplishments. That's a great point. We should make sure to celebrate milestones and recognize the hard work and dedication of the team. Absolutely. Well, it looks like we have a solid plan in place and a talented team to execute it. Let's get to work and make this product launch a success. Sounds good. Thank you all for your time and input. Let's get started. Discussing a new marketing strategy for a software company. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting. As we all know, our software company has been struggling with low sales figures in the past few months. Today, we're here to discuss a new marketing strategy to help us reach our target audience and increase our revenue. Yes, we need to come up with a fresh and innovative approach to attract new customers and retain our existing ones. Exactly. Our first step should be to conduct market research to gain insights into our target audience's preferences, behavior, and pain points. That's a great idea. We can use that data to create buyer personas and tailor our messaging and campaigns accordingly. Another thing to consider is our website and social media presence. We should make sure our website is user-friendly, visually appealing, and optimized for search engines. Our social media accounts should also be regularly updated with engaging content that speaks to our audience. I agree. We should also focus on creating valuable content such as blog posts, white papers, and case studies that demonstrate our expertise and provide solutions to our audience's problems. Absolutely. And we should also leverage video marketing to showcase our software's features and benefits in a visually appealing and easy-to-understand way. That's a great point. We should also explore the possibility of partnering with industry influencers and thought leaders to increase our brand's reach and credibility. Yes, influencer marketing can be a powerful tool in today's digital landscape. We can also consider running targeted ads on social media platforms to reach a broader audience. Agreed. And finally, we should also focus on providing excellent customer service and support to retain our existing customers and turn them into brand advocates. Yes, customer retention is just as important as customer acquisition. We should make sure our customers feel heard and valued and that their concerns are addressed promptly and efficiently. Well said. It looks like we have a comprehensive plan in place. Let's start by assigning specific tasks to each team member to ensure we stay on track and meet our deadlines. Great idea. I can take on the responsibility of conducting market research and creating buyer personas. I can handle the website design and optimization, as well as the video marketing strategy. I'll take on the task of creating valuable content such as blog posts and white papers. And I'll work on the social media campaigns and influencer marketing partnerships. Excellent. Let's make sure we're communicating regularly and updating each other on our progress. Agreed. And let's not forget to track our results and make adjustments as needed to ensure we're achieving our goals. Absolutely. Thank you all for your time and input. Let's get started. Planning a company retreat. Good morning, everyone. As you all know, our company has been experiencing significant growth in the past year, and it's time to take a break and celebrate our accomplishments. That's why we're here today to plan a company retreat. Sounds like a great idea. Do we have any specific goals or objectives for the retreat? Yes, we want to use this opportunity to build stronger relationships among our team members, recharge our batteries, and discuss plans for the future. Great, we can start by identifying a location and date for the retreat. Yes, we should look for a location that's easily accessible, comfortable, and offers a variety of activities that everyone can enjoy. I suggest we consider renting a retreat center or a vacation home where we can all stay together and have some privacy. That's a good idea. We should also make sure the location has good Wi-Fi and other amenities that will allow us to work if needed. Agreed. Once we have the location, we can start planning the activities and schedule. Yes, we should include team building activities, such as outdoor games or workshops, that will help us bond and collaborate. We should also set aside some time for relaxation and leisure activities, such as hiking, swimming, or spa treatments. And we should also plan some sessions to discuss the company's vision and goals and get input from everyone on how we can improve our operations. Great, we should also plan some meals and snacks that everyone can enjoy, taking into account any dietary restrictions. And we should also consider having a theme or a dress code for the retreat to make it more fun and memorable. Yes, that's a great idea. We should also assign specific tasks to each team member to ensure everything is taken care of, from transportation to entertainment. And we should make sure to communicate regularly with everyone and keep them informed about the schedule, activities, and any other details. Agreed. We should also make sure to gather feedback from everyone after the retreat to see how we can improve it in the future. Excellent. It looks like we have a solid plan in place. Let's get started and make this company retreat a success. Sounds good. Thank you all for your time and input. Let's make this a memorable experience for everyone. Discussing marketing strategies. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're here to discuss our company's marketing strategies for the upcoming quarter. We need to come up with some innovative ideas to stay ahead of our competition. I agree. One approach could be to increase our digital marketing efforts and leverage social media to reach a wider audience. That's a good point. We should also consider investing in search engine optimization, SEO, and pay-per-click, PPC, advertising to drive more traffic to our website. We should also explore content marketing and develop high-quality blog posts, videos, and other types of content that will engage our audience and establish our brand as a thought leader in our industry. I think we should also consider reaching out to influencers and partnering with them to promote our products or services. Yes, that's a great idea. We can also run contests or giveaways on social media to generate more buzz and attract new followers. Another approach could be to attend industry events and conferences to network with potential customers and showcase our products or services. Agreed. We should also focus on improving our customer service and encouraging our satisfied customers to leave positive reviews and testimonials online. We should also monitor our competitors' marketing strategies and adjust our approach accordingly. We can use tools like Google Analytics and SEMrush to track our website traffic, keyword rankings, and social media engagement. I think we should also consider investing in marketing automation software to streamline our marketing efforts and improve our lead generation and conversion rates. That's a good point. We can use marketing automation to send personalized emails, create targeted landing pages, and track our prospects' behavior across multiple channels. We should also set specific goals and metrics for our marketing campaigns and regularly review our progress to ensure we're on track. And we should also make sure to allocate our marketing budget wisely and prioritize the channels and strategies that are delivering the best results. Excellent ideas. I think we have a solid marketing plan in place. Let's get started and put these ideas into action. Sounds good. Thank you all for your input. Let's make this a successful quarter. Before we end this meeting, I think it's important to assign specific tasks to each team member to ensure we execute this plan effectively. Agreed. Let's assign someone to lead our social media efforts, another person to focus on content marketing, and another person to handle our PPC campaigns. We should also assign someone to track our progress and report back to the team regularly. And we should make sure to communicate regularly and share updates and feedback with each other. Definitely. We should also encourage our team members to be creative and think outside the box when it comes to marketing strategies. That's a good point. We should also make sure to have a contingency plan in case any of our marketing efforts don't yield the expected results. And we should also keep an eye on any new trends or technologies that emerge in the marketing world and be willing to experiment with them. I think we've covered everything we need to discuss for now. Let's reconvene in a few weeks to review our progress and adjust our strategy as needed. Sounds good. Thank you all for your contributions. Let's work together to make this quarter a success. Great. Have a good day, everyone. Discussing a new product launch. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we're here to discuss the launch of our new product line. We need to come up with a strategy to ensure a successful launch and generate maximum sales. I agree. One approach could be to develop a comprehensive marketing plan that targets our key demographics and highlights the unique features and benefits of our product line. That's a good point. We should also consider running a pre-launch campaign to generate buzz and anticipation among our target audience. We could also consider offering exclusive discounts or promotions to our loyal customers or to those who sign up for our email list. We should also leverage social media to reach a wider audience and engage with our customers. We could run targeted ads on platforms like Facebook and Instagram and create compelling content that showcases our product line. Another approach could be to collaborate with influencers or bloggers to showcase our products and reach their followers. Yes, that's a great idea. We should also focus on optimizing our website for conversions and ensuring a seamless user experience for our customers. We could also consider hosting a launch event or participating in relevant trade shows to showcase our product line and connect with potential customers. Agreed. We should also offer a strong warranty or return policy to instill confidence in our customers and ensure their satisfaction with our products. We should also invest in a strong customer service team to handle any inquiries or issues that arise during the launch phase. I think we should also set specific sales goals and metrics for our product line and regularly review our progress to ensure we're on track. And we should also consider offering incentives or bonuses to our sales team to encourage them to prioritize the sale of our new product line. Excellent ideas. I think we have a solid plan in place. Let's get started and put these ideas into action. Before we end this meeting, I think it's important to assign specific tasks to each team member to ensure we execute this plan effectively. Agreed. Let's assign someone to lead our social media efforts, another person to focus on influencer collaborations, and another person to handle our launch event planning. We should also assign someone to track our progress and report back to the team regularly. And we should make sure to communicate regularly and share updates and feedback with each other. Definitely. We should also encourage our team members to be creative and think outside the box when it comes to marketing strategies. That's a good point. We should also make sure to have a contingency plan in case any of our marketing efforts don't yield the expected results. And we should also keep an eye on any new trends or technologies that emerge in our industry and be willing to experiment with them. I think we've covered everything we need to discuss for now. Let's reconvene in a few weeks to review our progress and adjust our strategy as needed. Sounds good. Thank you all for your contributions. Let's work together to make this product launch a success. Great. Have a good day, everyone. Before we adjourn this meeting, I'd like to make sure that everyone is clear on their respective roles and responsibilities for the launch of our new product line. Absolutely. I'll be leading the social media efforts, focusing on crafting compelling content that will resonate with our target audience and drive engagement on our various social media channels. I'll be overseeing the influencer collaboration efforts, reaching out to key influencers in our industry and building relationships with them to help promote our new product line. And I'll be responsible for the planning and execution of our launch event, ensuring that we have a well-coordinated and engaging event that will help create excitement around our new product line. I'll be tracking our progress throughout the launch phase and reporting back to the team on a regular basis, providing updates on our metrics and highlighting any areas where we need to adjust our strategy. And I'll be working closely with our sales team to ensure that they have all the resources they need to effectively sell our new product line, including providing training and support as needed. Great. It sounds like we have a solid plan in place and a clear understanding of our roles and responsibilities. Let's go ahead and put this plan into action, and remember to keep communicating with each other regularly to ensure we stay on track. Agreed. And let's also keep an eye on any new developments in our industry and be willing to adjust our strategy as needed to ensure that our new product line is a success. Sounds like a plan. Thank you all for your hard work and contributions, and let's get started on this exciting new project. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day, and let's stay in touch. Goodbye, everyone. Finance. Good morning, everyone. Today, we'll be reviewing our financial performance for the past quarter. Let's begin with a report from our accounting team. Thank you. Overall, our revenue for the quarter was up 5% from the same period last year. However, our expenses were also higher, particularly in the areas of marketing and advertising. Can you give us more detail on our marketing and advertising spend? Sure. Our budget for those areas was increased by 10% this year, in an effort to support the launch of our new product line. However, we did encounter some unexpected costs related to ad campaigns that didn't perform as well as we had hoped. What steps are we taking to address this issue and ensure that our marketing spend is more effective moving forward? We're reviewing our ad performance metrics and making adjustments to our targeting and creative strategies accordingly. We're also exploring new advertising channels that may be more effective at reaching our target audience. That's good to hear. What about our operating expenses? Were there any significant changes there? Yes. Our rent and utilities costs were up slightly due to an increase in office space, but we were able to reduce our travel expenses by 15% through the use of virtual meetings and webinars. That's great. And how did our profit margin look for the quarter? Our gross profit margin was down 2% due to the higher expenses, but we were able to offset some of those costs through a reduction in our cost of goods sold. Overall, our net income for the quarter was up 1% from the same period last year. Okay, thanks for the report. Does anyone have any questions or comments? Yes, I'm curious about our cash flow situation. Did we have any significant cash inflows or outflows during the quarter? Our cash flow from operating activities was positive for the quarter, but we did have a significant cash outflow related to the purchase of new equipment for our production facilities. And how did that impact our cash reserves? Our cash reserves were still sufficient to cover our operating expenses and other financial obligations, but we're keeping a close eye on our cash flow situation and making sure that we have enough liquidity to support our growth plans. Understood. Thank you for the update. You're welcome. We'll continue to monitor our financial performance closely and make any necessary adjustments to ensure that we're on track to meet our goals for the year. Speaking of goals, how are we tracking against our budget for the year? We're currently slightly behind our budgeted revenue targets, but we believe that we can make up that gap in the coming quarters through the successful launch of our new product line and increased sales efforts. That sounds promising. Are there any other factors that could impact our financial performance in the near future? Yes, we're closely monitoring market conditions and potential regulatory changes that could impact our business. Additionally, we're always looking for opportunities to streamline our operations and reduce costs wherever possible. I'm glad to hear that we're being proactive in managing potential risks and identifying opportunities for improvement. Is there anything else that we should be aware of in terms of our financial performance? No, that covers the major highlights of our financial performance for the quarter. We'll be providing more detailed reports and analysis to the management team and board of directors in the coming weeks. Thank you for the update. It's clear that we're making progress towards our goals, but there's still more work to be done. Let's continue to stay focused and work together to achieve our targets. Agreed. With a solid plan and strong execution, I'm confident that we can achieve our financial goals for the year and position ourselves for long-term success. Absolutely. Before we adjourn this meeting, are there any other questions or comments that anyone would like to add? I have a question about our investment strategy. With interest rates remaining low, are we considering any alternative investment options that could potentially generate higher returns? Yes, we're actively exploring a variety of investment options, including alternative assets such as private equity and real estate. We're also keeping a close eye on market conditions and adjusting our investment strategy as needed to ensure that we're achieving the best possible returns while also managing risk appropriately. That's good to hear. With interest rates expected to remain low for the foreseeable future, it's important that we're exploring all available options to maximize our returns and ensure that we're meeting our financial goals. Agreed. Thank you for bringing that up. If there are no further questions or comments, I think we can adjourn this meeting. Thank you all for your time and participation. Thank you. Thank you. HR conversation on the topic of employee engagement. Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss employee engagement. As you all know, engaged employees are more productive, creative, and loyal. They're also more likely to stay with the company long term. So, how do we measure employee engagement and what can we do to improve it? One way to measure employee engagement is through surveys or focus groups. We can ask employees how they feel about their job, the company, their manager, and their colleagues. We can also measure factors like job satisfaction, motivation, and commitment. That's a good point. Once we have a better understanding of where we stand in terms of employee engagement, we can start to identify areas for improvement. For example, if we notice that employees are dissatisfied with their workload or their manager, we can take steps to address those issues. Yes, and it's important to remember that improving employee engagement is not a one-time effort. It requires ongoing communication and feedback, as well as a commitment to continuous improvement. We also need to ensure that our employees feel valued and recognized for their contributions. Absolutely. One way to recognize employees is through rewards and recognition programs. This can include things like bonuses, promotions, and public recognition for a job well done. Another way to improve employee engagement is by providing opportunities for growth and development. This can include training programs, mentorship, and career advancement opportunities. I agree. In addition, we can also foster a positive work environment by promoting work-life balance and employee wellness. For example, we can offer flexible work arrangements, wellness programs, and mental health support. All great ideas. At the end of the day, the key to improving employee engagement is to make sure that employees feel valued, supported, and empowered to do their best work. By investing in our employees, we're investing in the long-term success of our company. Thanks, everyone, for your input. Let's continue to work together to create a culture of engagement and excellence at our company. I completely agree. It's important to keep in mind that employee engagement is not just the responsibility of HR or management. It's a team effort, and everyone in the organization has a role to play in creating a positive and engaged workplace culture. That's right. We also need to ensure that we're communicating with our employees effectively. This means keeping them informed about company news, policies, and goals, as well as actively soliciting their feedback and input. Yes, communication is key. We also need to make sure that we're providing regular performance feedback and recognition to our employees. This helps them understand how their work is contributing to the success of the company and gives them a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Agreed. We can also consider implementing employee engagement initiatives, such as team building activities, volunteer opportunities, or social events. These can help build camaraderie and foster a sense of community within the organization. That's a great point. We should also make sure that our employee benefits package is competitive and meets the needs of our employees. This includes things like health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. Definitely. Lastly, we should make sure that we're actively promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace. This means creating a welcoming and inclusive environment for all employees, regardless of their background or identity. Well said. In conclusion, improving employee engagement is a complex and ongoing process, but it's one that is critical to the success of our organization. Let's continue to work together to create a workplace culture that is supportive, engaged, and fulfilling for all employees. Thank you, everyone, for your input. This was a productive discussion, and I look forward to continuing to work with all of you to improve employee engagement at our company. Thanks, have a great day. You too. Recruiting and hiring strategies. Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about our recruiting and hiring strategies. As we continue to grow and expand our business, it's important that we have a strong pipeline of talented candidates to fill open positions. I agree. We've had success in the past with job postings on popular job boards, but I think we should also consider using social media and other online platforms to reach a wider audience. That's a good point. We can also consider partnering with local universities and colleges to connect with recent graduates and emerging talent in our field. I think we should also make sure that our job descriptions accurately reflect the skills and qualifications that we're looking for in candidates. This will help us attract candidates who are a good fit for our company and reduce turnover in the long run. Yes, and we should also make sure that our hiring process is streamlined and efficient. This includes having clear job descriptions, setting expectations for the interview process, and communicating with candidates in a timely and professional manner. Agreed. We should also consider implementing a referral program for current employees, as they may have contacts or connections in the industry who would be a good fit for our company. Another strategy we can consider is offering competitive compensation and benefits packages to attract and retain top talent. This includes things like health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. Definitely. Lastly, we should make sure that our hiring process is inclusive and equitable, and that we're actively promoting diversity and inclusion in our workplace. That's an excellent point. In conclusion, recruiting and hiring is a critical part of our business strategy, and it's important that we have a clear plan in place to attract and retain top talent. Thank you all for your input today, and let's continue to work together to build a strong team at our company. Before we wrap up, let's set some action items to move forward with these strategies. Who can take on the task of researching and identifying new job posting platforms and social media channels that we can use to reach a wider audience? I can take on that task. I'll compile a list of potential platforms and report back to the team next week. Great, thanks. And who can take on the task of reviewing and updating our job descriptions to make sure they accurately reflect the skills and qualifications we're looking for in candidates? I can work on that. I'll review our current job descriptions and make any necessary updates. Perfect, thanks. And lastly, who can take on the task of exploring options for offering competitive compensation and benefits packages to attract and retain top talent? I can take on that task. I'll do some research and report back to the team with some potential options. Great, thank you all for taking on these tasks. Let's reconvene next week to discuss our progress and come up with a plan for implementing these strategies. Sounds good, see you all next week. Thank you, have a good day. You too. Performance management. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're going to discuss our performance management process. As we approach the end of the year, it's important that we take time to reflect on our goals and accomplishments, and identify areas for improvement. I completely agree. Our performance management process should be transparent and objective, with clear expectations and feedback for all employees. Yes, and we should make sure that our performance goals are aligned with the company's overall objectives and mission. This will help ensure that everyone is working towards the same goals and priorities. I think it's important that we have regular check-ins with employees throughout the year to provide feedback and coaching, rather than waiting until the end of the year for a formal performance review. Absolutely. By providing ongoing feedback, employees will have a better understanding of their performance and can make adjustments to improve their work. In addition, we should consider using a combination of quantitative and qualitative measures to evaluate performance. This includes metrics like sales figures or customer satisfaction ratings, as well as more subjective assessments of things like teamwork and leadership skills. Another key aspect of performance management is setting clear expectations and goals for each employee. This helps employees understand what is expected of them and gives them a roadmap for achieving success in their roles. I agree. And it's important that we have a fair and objective process for assessing performance, so that employees feel that they are being evaluated based on their actual performance and not subjective factors. Yes, and we should also make sure that we're providing opportunities for professional development and growth, so that employees can continue to learn and improve in their roles. That's a great point. By investing in our employees' development, we not only improve their performance but also increase their engagement and job satisfaction. Lastly, we should ensure that our performance management process is inclusive and equitable, and that we're taking steps to address any bias or discrimination that may be present in the process. Agreed. In conclusion, a transparent and objective performance management process is critical to the success of our company and our employees. Let's continue to work together to refine our process and ensure that it's meeting the needs of everyone involved. Before we wrap up, are there any other suggestions or concerns regarding our performance management process? I think we should also consider implementing a 360-degree feedback process, where employees receive feedback not just from their supervisor but also from their peers, subordinates, and clients. That's a great suggestion. It can provide a more holistic view of an employee's performance and help identify blind spots or areas for improvement that may not have been noticed by just one person. I agree, and we can also use this feedback to help develop individualized development plans for each employee, based on their strengths and areas for improvement. Yes, and I also think we should be open to employees' feedback and ideas for improving the process, as they are the ones experiencing it firsthand. Absolutely. By involving employees in the process, we can increase their ownership and commitment to their own development and the success of the company. Well, it seems like we have some great ideas to consider moving forward. Let's plan to revisit this topic in our next meeting and see how we can incorporate these suggestions into our performance management process. Agreed. Thank you all for your participation and have a great day. Thank you, you too. Workplace diversity and inclusion. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're here to discuss ways to improve diversity and inclusion in the workplace. First, let's start by discussing any current initiatives or policies in place. Well, we have a Diversity and Inclusion Committee that meets regularly to discuss ways to improve our workplace culture. We also offer diversity training sessions for all employees. That's great to hear. However, we can always do more to improve our workplace culture. One way we can do this is by implementing a mentorship program that pairs employees from underrepresented groups with senior leaders within the organization. That's an excellent idea. We could also consider expanding our recruitment efforts to target diverse candidates and make sure our job postings are inclusive. Yes, and we could also provide support and resources for employees from underrepresented groups, such as affinity groups or diversity networks, to help create a sense of community and belonging within the workplace. Another suggestion could be to review our company policies and procedures to ensure they are inclusive and equitable. For example, we could examine our pay structure to ensure there are no gender or race-based pay disparities. These are all great ideas. Let's create a task force to explore these suggestions further and develop a plan to implement them. We should also establish a system to track progress and measure the impact of our efforts. Agreed. Thank you all for your input and commitment to creating a more diverse and inclusive workplace. Let's continue this important work and make it a top priority for our organization. A shareholder meeting. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our annual shareholder meeting. Let's begin with a review of our financial performance for the past year. Our revenue increased by 15% compared to the previous year, and we were able to maintain a steady profit margin despite the challenging economic climate. That's great news. Can you provide some more details on the factors that contributed to this success? Absolutely. Our growth was mainly driven by new product launches and expanding our customer base through targeted marketing campaigns. We also focused on improving operational efficiency and reducing costs, which helped us maintain a healthy profit margin. Impressive. How do you plan to sustain this growth and continue to create value for shareholders in the future? Well, we have a robust pipeline of new products and services that we plan to launch in the coming year. Additionally, we will continue to invest in research and development to stay ahead of the curve in our industry. We also plan to explore strategic partnerships and acquisitions to expand our market reach and accelerate our growth. That all sounds promising. However, I'm sure shareholders would like more specifics on our financial outlook for the upcoming year. Of course. Based on current projections and market trends, we expect to see a continued growth in revenue and profitability for the next year. However, we are closely monitoring any potential economic disruptions and will adjust our strategy accordingly. Thank you for that update. Before we move on to the next agenda item, do any shareholders have any questions or concerns? Yes, I have a question regarding our dividend policy. Can you provide any updates on that? Our board of directors is currently reviewing our dividend policy and will make a decision based on our financial performance and growth prospects. We will provide an update on that at our next shareholder meeting. Thank you for your response. I appreciate your transparency and look forward to seeing continued growth and success for the company. Thank you all for your support and participation in today's meeting. Let's adjourn and reconvene next year. Just a moment before we adjourn. I would like to express my appreciation for the hard work and dedication of the management team and employees who have contributed to the success of the company over the past year. Your commitment and efforts are truly appreciated. Thank you for your kind words. It's our pleasure to serve the company and its shareholders. I also want to take a moment to address any concerns that shareholders may have regarding corporate social responsibility and sustainability. Can you provide an update on our efforts in this area? Absolutely. We recognize the importance of corporate social responsibility and sustainability, and we have made significant strides in this area over the past year. We have implemented a number of initiatives to reduce our environmental impact, such as energy-efficient facilities, reducing waste, and promoting recycling. We also have a strong commitment to ethical business practices and ensuring the well-being of our employees. That's great to hear. As a shareholder, it's reassuring to know that the company is not only focused on financial performance but also on making a positive impact in the world. Yes, we strongly believe that sustainable and socially responsible practices are not only the right thing to do but also essential for long-term business success. Thank you again for that update. With that, we will officially adjourn today's shareholder meeting. Thank you all for your participation and support. Shareholder Meeting Conversation 02. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call this shareholder meeting to order. First, I'd like to thank all of you for being here today and for your continued support of our company. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our management team who is present here today. We have our CEO, CFO, COO, and our Chief Legal Officer. Each of them will be presenting updates on their respective areas. Let's start with the CEO. Can you give us an overview of the company's financial performance over the past year? Sure. I am pleased to report that the company has had another strong year financially, with revenues increasing by 20% over the past year. We have been able to achieve this growth through increased sales, expanded distribution channels and new product launches. That's great news. Can you provide an update on the company's growth strategy? Our growth strategy is focused on expanding into new markets both domestically and internationally. We are also investing in research and development to bring innovative products to market. Thank you for that update. Next, I'd like to turn to our CFO. Can you provide an update on our financial position and any major changes that have taken place? Yes, as the CEO mentioned, we have had a strong financial year with increased revenues. We have also been able to reduce our operating expenses by implementing cost-saving measures, which has helped to increase our profitability. Additionally, we have taken steps to reduce our debt and strengthen our balance sheet. Thank you for that update. Now, let's move on to our COO. Can you give us an update on our operational performance and any major projects or initiatives that we are currently working on? Certainly. We have been working to improve our operational efficiency through process improvements and automation. We are also working on expanding our production capacity to meet growing demand. Additionally, we are focused on maintaining a strong commitment to quality and customer service. Thank you for that update. Lastly, let's hear from our Chief Legal Officer. Can you provide an update on any legal or regulatory issues that the company has faced over the past year? Yes, we have faced a number of legal and regulatory issues over the past year, including some related to environmental compliance and intellectual property. However, we have taken steps to address these issues and are confident that we have the necessary systems and processes in place to prevent similar issues in the future. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the shareholders? Yes, I have a question. Can you provide more information on the company's efforts in the area of corporate social responsibility and sustainability? Absolutely. We are committed to operating in a socially and environmentally responsible manner. We have implemented a number of initiatives to reduce our environmental impact, such as reducing waste and promoting recycling. We are also committed to ethical business practices and ensuring the well-being of our employees. Thank you for that update. With that, we will conclude today's shareholder meeting. Thank you all for your participation and support. Business Setting 1. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this important meeting. Today, we'll be discussing our marketing strategy for the upcoming quarter. Let's start with an overview of the current market trends. Can someone provide a brief summary? Yes, I can. Our market research shows that consumer demand for eco-friendly products has been steadily increasing, and there has been a shift towards digital shopping platforms. That's interesting. How do we plan on incorporating these trends into our marketing strategy? Well, we have a few ideas. First, we can create a new line of eco-friendly products and promote them heavily on our website and social media platforms. We can also partner with influencers who have a large following and a focus on sustainability to promote our products. I like those ideas. What about our traditional marketing channels, like print ads and billboards? We still plan on utilizing those channels, but we will shift our focus towards digital advertising as it has proven to be more effective in recent years. That makes sense. How do we plan on measuring the success of our marketing efforts? We will use a combination of metrics such as website traffic, conversion rates, and social media engagement to track our progress and make adjustments as necessary. Great, thank you for that update. Does anyone else have any suggestions or feedback on the marketing strategy? I think we should also consider hosting some events or webinars to engage with our customers and promote our eco-friendly products. That's a good point. We can also collaborate with other eco-friendly brands to further promote our sustainability efforts. I agree. It's important for us to stand out in the market as a company that prioritizes sustainability and ethical business practices. Absolutely. With that, let's move forward with implementing this marketing strategy and monitoring its success. Thank you all for your input and participation. Sure, let me continue. Next, I'd like to hear from our HR director. Can you give us an update on any major HR initiatives that the company has undertaken over the past year? Yes, we have implemented a number of initiatives focused on improving employee engagement and retention. For example, we have increased the frequency of performance reviews and introduced new training and development programs to help employees grow and advance within the company. We have also been focused on improving our recruitment and onboarding processes to ensure we are attracting top talent and providing a positive experience for new hires. Thank you for that update. Can you speak to any specific challenges that the HR department has faced and how you are addressing those challenges? Certainly. One challenge we have faced is a competitive job market, particularly in certain specialized roles. To address this, we have been offering more competitive compensation packages and increasing our focus on employer branding to attract candidates. Additionally, we have been working on improving our diversity and inclusion initiatives to ensure we are attracting and retaining a diverse workforce. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the other members of the board? I have a question. How do you measure the success of these HR initiatives, particularly around employee engagement and retention? That's a great question. We have been using a combination of metrics, including employee engagement surveys, turnover rates, and employee feedback, to measure the success of our initiatives. Additionally, we have been tracking the progress of individual employees through our performance management system to ensure that they are receiving the support they need to grow and succeed within the company. Thank you for that response. It sounds like the HR department is making great progress in improving employee engagement and retention. Is there anything else you would like to add? Yes, I would like to highlight some of the specific programs we have implemented that have been particularly successful, including our mentoring program and our leadership development program. Both of these programs have received positive feedback from employees and have helped to foster a strong culture of growth and development within the company. Thank you for highlighting those programs. It sounds like the HR department is doing great work to support the growth and development of our employees. With that, I think we can conclude this portion of the meeting. Thank you again for your update. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call this management team meeting to order. Thank you all for being here today. Let's start with our sales director. Can you provide an update on our sales performance over the past quarter? Yes, we have had a strong quarter with a 15% increase in sales compared to the same period last year. We have been able to achieve this growth through a combination of increased marketing efforts and improved sales strategies. Thank you for that update. Next, let's hear from our marketing director. Can you speak to any new marketing campaigns or initiatives that we have launched recently? Certainly. We have launched a new social media campaign focused on promoting our brand values and showcasing our products in action. Additionally, we have been working on improving our website and search engine optimization to attract more traffic and improve our online presence. Thank you for that update. Now, let's turn to our operations director. Can you provide an update on any major projects or initiatives that we are currently working on in the operations department? Yes, we have been focused on improving our supply chain and logistics processes to increase efficiency and reduce costs. We have also been working on implementing new technology solutions to automate certain processes and improve data analysis. Thank you for that update. Lastly, let's hear from our HR director. Can you provide an update on any major HR initiatives that we have undertaken recently? Sure, we have been focused on improving our employee retention through increased training and development opportunities, as well as enhanced benefits and wellness programs. We have also been working on improving our recruitment processes to attract top talent and ensure a diverse and inclusive workforce. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the management team? I have a question. How do we plan to measure the success of these initiatives and ensure we are achieving our goals? That's a great question. We have established key performance indicators for each of these initiatives and will be tracking progress against those metrics on a regular basis. Additionally, we will be soliciting feedback from employees and customers to ensure we are meeting their needs and expectations. Yes, as our COO mentioned, we have been implementing process improvements and automation to increase efficiency and reduce costs. Additionally, we have been investing in new technology to support our growth and better serve our customers. For example, we recently implemented a new customer relationship management system that has improved our ability to manage customer inquiries and provide timely support. Thank you for that update. Let's move on to our Chief Marketing Officer. Can you provide an update on any major marketing campaigns or initiatives that the company has undertaken over the past year? Yes, we have been focused on improving our digital marketing efforts, including increasing our social media presence and investing in targeted online advertising. We have also been working to improve our brand awareness through sponsorships and partnerships with relevant organizations. Thank you for that update. Can you speak to any specific challenges that the marketing department has faced and how you are addressing those challenges? Certainly. One challenge we have faced is the increasing competition in our market, particularly from new startups. To address this, we have been investing in market research to better understand our customers and their needs, and we are using that information to inform our marketing strategy. Additionally, we have been working to differentiate ourselves from our competitors through unique product features and a strong brand identity. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the other members of the board? Yes, I have a question. How do you measure the success of these marketing campaigns and initiatives, particularly in terms of customer acquisition and retention? We track a number of metrics to measure the success of our marketing efforts, including website traffic, social media engagement, and customer acquisition and retention rates. Additionally, we conduct customer surveys to gather feedback and ensure we are meeting their needs and expectations. Thank you for that information. With that, we will conclude today's board meeting. Thank you all for your participation and valuable insights. Conversation 1. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting of the sales team to order. Our agenda today is to discuss the results of our latest quarter and to develop a plan to drive sales growth in the upcoming quarter. First, let's review our sales figures for the last quarter. Our sales team was able to close several large deals, resulting in a 15% increase in revenue compared to the previous quarter. However, we also saw a decrease in sales for some of our smaller products. So, let's discuss our plan for driving sales growth in the upcoming quarter. One of our key initiatives will be to focus on increasing sales for our smaller products. We'll be rolling out a targeted marketing campaign to promote these products, and we'll be providing our sales team with additional training and resources to help them sell these products. Additionally, we'll be focusing on expanding our sales reach through increased prospecting and lead generation efforts. We'll be leveraging data analytics to identify potential customers and working with our marketing team to develop campaigns that target these prospects. We'll also be exploring new partnerships and collaborations to expand our product offerings and tap into new markets. Finally, we'll be implementing new tools and technologies to improve our sales processes and increase efficiency. This includes investing in a new CRM system and providing our sales team with the latest sales enablement tools. Does anyone have any other ideas or suggestions for driving sales growth in the upcoming quarter? I have a suggestion. I think we should explore the possibility of offering bundled packages that include our smaller products along with our larger ones. This could help us sell more of our smaller products while also providing added value to our customers. That's a great suggestion. We'll definitely look into that. Any other ideas or suggestions? I think we should focus on providing exceptional customer service to help differentiate ourselves from our competitors. By providing a positive customer experience, we can increase customer loyalty and generate more referrals. I completely agree. Providing great customer service is essential to our success. Okay, I think we have a solid plan in place for driving sales growth in the upcoming quarter. Let's get to work and make it happen. Conversation 02. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this project team meeting to order. First, I'd like to thank all of you for being here today and for your hard work and dedication to this project. Before we begin, let's start with an update from our project manager. Can you give us an overview of where we currently stand with the project timeline and any major milestones that we have recently achieved? Yes, thank you. We are currently on track with our project timeline and have recently achieved a major milestone by completing the development of the new software system. We are now in the testing and quality assurance phase and are working to identify and address any bugs or issues before we move into the final implementation phase. Thank you for that update. Can you also provide an update on any major risks or challenges that we have identified and how we are addressing those? Certainly. One major risk that we have identified is the potential for delays in the testing and QA phase, which could impact our overall timeline. To address this, we have increased our testing resources and are working to streamline our testing processes to identify and address issues more quickly. Thank you for that update. Next, I'd like to hear from our lead developer. Can you provide an update on the technical aspects of the project and any major challenges or successes that you've encountered? Yes, thank you. We have made significant progress in developing the new software system and have overcome several technical challenges along the way. One challenge we are currently facing is integrating the new system with some of our legacy systems, but we are actively working on finding a solution to this issue. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the rest of the team? Yes, I have a question. How are we ensuring that the new system is user-friendly and meets the needs of our end users? Great question. We have been actively soliciting feedback from end users throughout the development process to ensure that the new system meets their needs and is intuitive and user-friendly. Additionally, we are planning to conduct thorough user testing before the final implementation to identify any areas that need improvement. Thank you for that response. With that, we will conclude today's project team meeting. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication to this project. Conversation 03. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this strategic planning meeting. Today, we'll be discussing the future direction of our company and setting goals for the next fiscal year. I'd like to start by introducing our executive team, including our CEO, CFO, COO, CMO, and CTO. First, I'd like to turn to our CEO. Can you provide an overview of the current state of the industry and any major trends or disruptions that we should be aware of? Certainly. The industry is experiencing rapid technological advancements and increasing competition from new market entrants. There is also a growing emphasis on sustainability and ethical business practices, which we must incorporate into our strategies moving forward. Thank you for that update. Now, I'd like to hear from our CFO. Can you provide an update on our financial position and any major investments or initiatives that we are considering? Yes, we are in a strong financial position, with solid revenues and profitability. We are considering a number of investments, including expanding our product lines and investing in new technology to improve our operational efficiency. Thank you for that update. Next, let's hear from our COO. Can you provide an update on our operational performance and any challenges that we are currently facing? Certainly. We have been focused on improving our supply chain management and reducing our production costs. However, we are facing challenges around talent retention and recruitment, which we are addressing through new training and development initiatives and improving our employee benefits packages. Thank you for that update. Let's turn to our CMO. Can you provide an update on our marketing strategies and any major campaigns or initiatives that we are planning? Yes, we are focused on expanding our market reach through targeted advertising and social media campaigns. We are also considering a new product launch, which will require significant investment in marketing and advertising. Thank you for that update. Lastly, let's hear from our CTO. Can you provide an update on our technology infrastructure and any major projects or initiatives that we are working on? Certainly. We are investing in new technology solutions to improve our data management and analytics capabilities. We are also considering a major project to upgrade our e-commerce platform to improve our online sales. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the executive team? I have a question. Can you provide more information on how we are incorporating sustainability into our strategies moving forward? Certainly. We are considering a number of initiatives, including reducing our carbon footprint, sourcing sustainable materials, and increasing our focus on ethical sourcing and fair labor practices. Thank you for that update. With that, we will conclude this strategic planning meeting. Thank you all for your participation and input. Conversation 04. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this project team meeting to order. Thank you for being here today. Today, we will be discussing the progress of our current project, which is the development of a new mobile application for our company. I'd like to start by asking our project manager to provide an update on the status of the project. Thank you. We are currently in the development phase of the project and are on track to meet our deadline for the initial release of the app. Our development team has been working diligently on the app's features and functionality, and we have also been conducting user testing to ensure a positive user experience. That's great to hear. Can you provide any details on any challenges that have arisen during the project and how they are being addressed? Yes, one challenge we have faced is in ensuring the app's compatibility with various devices and operating systems. We have been working closely with our developers to identify and address any compatibility issues as they arise. We have also been monitoring user feedback to identify any areas of the app that may need improvement. Thank you for that update. Can you speak to any upcoming milestones or key deliverables for the project? Certainly. Our next major milestone is the completion of the app's beta testing phase, which we anticipate completing within the next few weeks. After that, we will be focusing on finalizing the app's design and ensuring that it is ready for release to the public. Thank you for that update. Now, I'd like to hear from our marketing team. Can you provide an update on any marketing initiatives related to the new app? Yes, we have been working on a comprehensive marketing strategy to promote the app's release. This includes social media advertising, email marketing, and influencer partnerships. We have also been conducting market research to identify target audiences and the most effective marketing channels. Thank you for that update. Lastly, I'd like to hear from our finance team. Can you provide an update on any financial aspects of the project? Yes, we have been closely monitoring the project's budget and ensuring that we stay within our allocated funds. We have also been working on financial projections for the app's revenue potential and return on investment. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the project team members? I have a question. Can you speak to any future plans for the app, such as additional features or updates? Yes, we have a roadmap for future updates and features for the app. This includes incorporating user feedback and suggestions into the app's design, as well as adding new features based on market trends and user needs. Thank you for that update. With that, we will conclude today's project team meeting. Thank you all for your participation and hard work on this project. Conversation 5. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting of the marketing department to order. Today we'll be discussing the progress of our latest marketing campaigns and upcoming initiatives. Let's start with a review of the latest campaign for our flagship product. Can you provide an update on the success of the campaign, including any metrics or data? Yes, we recently launched a social media campaign for our flagship product, targeting a younger demographic. We saw a significant increase in engagement and brand awareness on social media platforms, with over 1 million impressions and a 10% increase in website traffic. That's great to hear. What about our email marketing campaigns? Have we seen any changes in open rates or click-through rates? Yes, we've been testing a few different approaches to our email marketing campaigns, including personalized subject lines and targeted content based on user behavior. We've seen a 15% increase in open rates and a 5% increase in click-through rates as a result of these changes. Excellent. Let's talk about our upcoming initiatives. Can you give us an update on the new product launch that we've been working on? Yes, we're excited to announce that we will be launching a new product line in the next quarter. We've been conducting market research and focus groups to ensure that we are meeting the needs of our target customers. We're confident that this product line will be well received and will contribute to the overall growth of the company. That's great news. Can you speak to any challenges or obstacles that the marketing department has faced recently? One challenge that we've faced is an increasingly competitive landscape in our industry, particularly in the digital marketing space. To address this, we've been investing more in our digital marketing strategies and exploring new channels for reaching our target audience. Thank you for that update. Are there any questions or comments from the marketing department team? I have a question. Can you speak to any plans for expanding our social media presence to other platforms such as TikTok or Instagram Reels? Yes, we are currently exploring opportunities to expand our presence on these platforms and are conducting research to determine if they are a good fit for our brand and target audience. We'll continue to provide updates as we develop our plans further. Thank you for that update. With that, let's conclude today's meeting. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication to the marketing department's success.